Hey guys, I'm Robert Wells, one of two people under the pen name E.R. Wellsworth, the other person being my girlfriend and co-author Elizabeth Bowser. For those of you who don't know too much about us, we're fiction novelists, the writers of the series The Atlantis Chronicles, which is primarily mine, and the writers of the series The Keeper Saga, which is primarily Elizabeth's. But right now, neither of us have got our books published, so we're still working on the editing phase for most of our work, and but hopefully by the end of the summer we'll have the first book, The Atlantis Chronicles, The Shadow Assassin, published. So cross your fingers on that. But since you can't go off and buy them in stores and stuff, you can read them online for free. They're the first few chapters of the first books, anyway. Now you have to go on a website called Figment. There'll be links on the side of the screen, of course. And I should warn you, Figment does not like Android devices. For some reason, when you try to go read any form of any literature, on Figment, whether it's our book or some random person's poem, they Figment just does not want you to take and be able to see the entire thing. It's weird. We do not know why. We're looking into finding another website that we like, put our books on so you can read them on your iPhones, iPads, and other Android devices. So you're just going to have to work around that by reading them on laptops and desktops. Sorry, we're working on fixing it, and we'll keep you updated on that. But right now, I'm here to talk about the channel that you're on right now, that me and Elizabeth are making for the express purpose of entertaining our readers. You see, me and Elizabeth both are avid readers. We love to read, especially books like the the Kane Chronicles, my bad, and the things like the Sword of Shannara, the Inheritance Cycle, which is Aragon, if you don't know, and but we always run into the same issue, like with when we're reading really good books, is we can't get a hold of the authors. Most of the time we have really big questions to ask them, like what inspired them to do this, why they did something that we were curious about, stuff like that, or even if we want to pitch an idea to them, and it seems almost impossible to get a hold of them. And it's because you have to go online and try and find an email to reach them at, and hope they get it, and hope they respond, which most of the time we find that they don't. Or you have to wait for them to be in town during a book signing and ask you questions and stuff then, and hope that they have enough time to do that. And that's very aggravating. It's just annoying. I want to be able to take and talk to the authors, and I would assume that the authors would want to talk to the readers and make sure that they love the book as much as possible, but I don't know, I guess they're either too lazy, too busy, or just don't plain like talking to people face to face, I don't know. But anyway, so this channel is in response to that. So after we get our first book published, at the end of every other month, we will be taking and having a live video chat with our readers, answering questions, talking about big news that has to do with our books, and contests you can enter in to win to take and win free books for either of our series or any other series that we end up publishing in the future. Now, by the way, we do have a contest right now to win the first book of the Atlantis Chronicles and the first book of the Keeper Saga when they get published, of course. They're for individually, like you can take and sign up for one or the other to take and win a free signed copy, or if you don't want it signed, we can send it to you unsigned. But you have to take and follow the instructions to the detail. If you don't, you will not be entered, and you will not be able to get the chance to win the books. So follow the instructions. I'll have the video posted at the top of the screen, so make sure you watch that and pay attention. And once you enter in to win, hopefully we'll get to you as soon as possible once the books are published, and we'll get that book out to you as soon as possible. Anyway, so this channel is I'm talking about the channel anyway, is about just taking and giving our readers the most enjoyment they can out of reading our books. we want them to be able to enjoy it as much as possible. This is what we're writing our books for, is for your guys' enjoyment. And if you're not getting your full enjoyment, then we failed, and we don't want that to happen. We want you to take and give us your opinions about stuff and tell us like what you do like, what you don't like, what questions you have about why we did something, inspiration, stuff like that. We want you to be able to ask us this, so that's why we're taking and doing this. So remember, like every other month after we get the first book published, which will most likely be The Shadow Assassin. Not entirely sure of when that will be happening. Hopefully by the end of summer. And you just take and ask us anything you want. It doesn't even have to be about our books. We'll take and answer anything for you. The videos will be almost hopefully an hour almost long. If you want longer, let us know. If you want it shorter, let us know too. The videos will have either me, Elizabeth, or both of us, depending on the situations and times and stuff like that, during these video chats. And it'll be like we'll plan for the 29th or the 30th of every month, depending on whether or not we can or cannot do it. So if you guys do like this idea, if you do want us to do this, support us as much as possible. Like us on Facebook. There's Facebook links to the Facebook pages for both the Atlantis Chronicles and the Keeper of Saga. I'll put links in the description of both this video and of our channel. And also follow us on Twitter. Same thing as Facebook. There'll be links. And subscribe to our channel, and once we start getting the live YouTube videos out there, be there, ask questions, just be there and support us as much as possible, and we will take and make everything as enjoyable for you as possible, because that's our job as writers. So, without further ado, this is the E.R. Wellware YouTube channel. So, hope you guys like it. Hope you guys like our books and everything. So, have a good day, everybody.